You know, we have a lot of expressions in the English language.
I don't even know what I'm saying.
What are we talking about?
Where'd that come from?
Most all of us use them every day.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means.
You know, we just say them as if they really made sense.
I mean, how silly is that?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
What the is he talking about?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 2's GOAT Phrase Bracket. Yeah. What's up? You know who it is. You know what it is. Welcome to the Appraise, the Phrase Show. Origins of Everyday Expressions. It's me, Mario. I got 20 in the building as usual. 20, what's good, fam?
All good, bro. Everything's good, man.
My dog. We are here, bro. We have made it. Through our first ever tournament series visuals, our first tournament series episodes. I'm feeling accomplished. Before we jump into it, man, how are you feeling in general? And then how you feeling about getting through a tournament series?
Nah, man. Once again, I'm going to reiterate. I felt like last season's tournament went by so quick, bro. Like, I think it's the visuals that really, I say prolong it. But it's good, man. It shows growth in what we're trying to do. And, I guess just got to take it like that. I can't compare it to last season's when I just got this season to compare it to the next season. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's actually a good point. Like, it kind of is not apples to apples to compare last year's tournament to this year's tournament because there's so much more surrounding it. That kind of makes sense to me too. How you feeling in general though? How you doing?
Oh, in general, I'm all right, man. You know, I'm trying to, like, we had a little weather break, so I'm trying to get rid of this little tickle in my throat. But
same. I'm glad you good. Same, bro. And actually, mine came from, I think, how do I put this diplomatically? So when we got to LA, shout out to what we watch and all them. When we got to LA, it had been a long time since I did anything, what they call it, Cali sober. Did anything that was Cali sober. It's been a while. So when we indulged, I think that caused that and the switching and the constant rain and all that. Like, it caused something in me that I'm getting over a little bit of congestion too. Never felt sick, but just getting over some congestion. You know what I'm saying, with the heat of the smoke and stuff.
Yeah, I don't even know what Cali sober is, but yeah, I got a little bit of that.
That's what I think it was. We're gonna call it the effects of being from the Midwest and the South. That's what we crossed that border, and it was like
exactly. If that's the case, I brought back something I didn't want to bring.
Exactly. All right, G. Let's get into today while we're here, man. Last week, for the first time, we did 2 matchups in one episode. We're gonna do the same thing this week. So let's first announce the winners of last week's 2 matchups. It was matchup number 5 and 6 of round 2. That first matchup was The Only Way Out Is Through versus number 5. They're 13 versus number 5, Money Can't Buy Happiness. And then our second matchup was Going to Hell in a Handbasket, which was 16, going against number 2, You Are What You Eat. So, without further ado, the winner of the first matchup, bro, it really matters who's driving the votes. It really matters because my favorite, Money Can't Buy Happiness, is no longer standing. With 73% of the votes, The Only Way Out Is Through beat Money Can't Buy Happiness.
Wow.
Yeah.
I honestly, like I said the last time, I wouldn't get mad at whichever one that win.
Yep.
I didn't think it was going to be that big of a difference, but I mean, yeah, you can't get mad at it.
Can't get mad at it. D. Lee, who was, you know what I'm saying, a partner of ours, Monarch Brand, just a good dude. He went on a campaign as well, and I think that impacted how large of a win it was for that phrase. The second matchup, Going to Hell in a Handbasket against number 2, You Are What You Eat. And 20 and I were very candid about what we felt about that. Well, for the first time, we had a tie for the first time we had a tie. And so with the tie break, it's all about the ranking. So with 51% of the votes, the one being the tie break ranking, You Are What You Eat barely snuck by going to hell in a handbasket.
Oh, wow. Wow, bro. Wow. How many times we've seen that in the NCAA?
Exactly. Like,
You
yo.
almost beat the 2 seed, but you missed that last shot, dog. Oh, man.
Onions.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. We both was like really on. But now I feel bad.
Yeah, I'm like,
feel
damn.
bad for the basket now. Because you lost over technology. You lost just because you were fucking the 16th seed.
Just because you didn't play well in the season. You didn't and it's like crazy, man. Like, shout out to Mel again for rallying her troops to make. I think that's what made it a thing, is that, you know, because You Are What You Eat felt easy, like an easy win, but you know what I'm saying, Mel got her people behind her, so they will move on to the top 8. Now we just need 2 more matchups to make it.
Damn, I didn't think we would have any technicalities in.
I know.
Yeah, that shit.
Not an asterisk.
I would have never guessed there would have been a technicality in this fucking tournament, but you never know, man. You never know.
I'm really getting my hands off. Like, we don't know, bro. Like you said, we have no idea what the people are going to choose. We have no idea. It's not up to us. I don't know if this is your first episode listening. It is not up to us. It is not up to me. It's not up to 20 where this tournament goes. If you think that, just listen to the episodes, because there's a few.
Yeah.
There's a few. So with that done, like I said, they're getting into those are going to be in the top 8. So the only way out is through, and You Are What You Eat make it to the top 8. Let's see who else is going to make it into the top 8. Let's introduce the first matchup. Yes, and yes, we have Kill Them With Kindness back after it beat number 19, Grain of Salt, in round 1, is back to head up against number 3, Ignorance Is Bliss. Ooh! Ignorance Is Bliss. Number 3 against Kill Them With Kindness. All right, so the meaning of Kill Them With Kindness is to cause discomfort to someone by treating him or her in a way that is extremely kind or helpful. We explored that. It's still a thing. Ignorance Is Bliss. We had Ian and Ace from Inner City Weightlifting, ICW, with us. And if one is unaware of an unpleasant fact or situation, one cannot be troubled by it. Thoughts on this matchup, 20?
You already know my favorite is Ignorance Is Bliss, man. So hopefully I can rally some people up and get my boy through. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see how it works. We'll see how it goes, man. Because it's a good matchup too as well. I just got my favorite.
Exactly. That's where I'm at with it too. It's like this one, obviously, because I'm not as attached as you to the one, you made me grow more attached to Ignorance Is Bliss because of how frequently you use it at the right times in all of our shows. But I wouldn't be mad with either one of these because they hit in a way that, like, they're on the right side of my life, I would say, both of these. Like, I don't think that these are misrepresent what they stand for. I really don't. So with that, I'm gonna let you start off, man. Make this case for Ignorance Is Bliss, man. I think we're all in for a treat. So here we go. Make your case.
Well, what can I say? Ignorance is bliss, man. You know, it's one of my favorite sayings, only because if anybody knows me, they know that timing is a huge part of what I do. So it's like when it comes to timing, if you put that in the perfect timing, it'll be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go around and you're not knowing something, you have no worry, you have no care. But as soon as you figure it out, or as soon as something is made obvious or something is brought to your attention, it torments you. And I feel like not in a torment in a bad or good way, but torment as something that feeds off of your energy. if I can kind of get away with that explanation. But when I say ignorance is bliss, that's what I mean. Like, you know what? It's good when you don't know. And sometimes, you know, everybody want to know things, and I'm a seeker of knowledge too as well. So I always want to know things. But then I look back and I'm like, dang, it would have been a little bit easier if I didn't know.
Yeah.
It would have been like I could have gotten through this a little bit easier if I didn't know. But now that I do know, it's going to be all a part of that journey. So, yeah, this is one of my favorite sayings, man. Ignorance is bliss, because either way, either spectrum, you can go about it and it's still fit for what you're doing. I didn't mean to B-rabbit you. I didn't mean to B-rabbit you.
You did give me, but that's good, bro.
Fuck all of y'all. If you don't.
Exactly. Tell me something you don't know about me or whatever you said, man.
Yeah.
Whatever you said, man. Man, let me see.
Fuck, what do you say? Fuck free world 313, right?
313, right? Yeah. Hey.
Fuck free world 313.
Crazy.
But yeah, man, man. This is. Come on, y'all. Y'all vote for this one. This is a good one.
This is the first time 20s ever like, I'm looking into the camera.
Yeah, right? Because I see the power of it, bro. You know what it is? If I didn't see the power of it, then I would go by and say, hey, yeah, this is my favorite one. But since ignorance is bliss.
This is why it should go. Not even the minute. Not even the minute. This part right here. That moment right there. I can't even
enjoy it no more because I know, man. I can't even enjoy it and think that something gonna happen because I know, bro.
You know how it goes now.
I know what I gotta do.
I know what I gotta do. When somebody employs a phrase and executes a phrase, that's where I'm like, we're getting somewhere. All right, let me see what I can say to add to this. I don't know if I can.
Good luck.
So I mentioned that both of these phrases, ignorance is bliss and killing with kindness, they sit on the right side of my life. Like, killing with kindness has a point, has a purpose. It's not misleading, and the origin is kind of slaps. Ignorance is bliss for me falls in the same boat, where it's like, it's one of those absolutes that kind of is hard to argue. Now, it's not something that you know what I'm saying, like, you can say is bliss to everybody. So I think it's talking to the person that is ignorant. But once you know, like Tony said, once you know something, you can't unknow it. You can't unknow it. So it's a part of the journey. It's a part of, and that's so real and so reliable that I want this phrase to last.
Right.
In this minute, man, I have to tell y'all that I have no dog in this fight. Keep these two phrases alive. I want to see what y'all talking about. It's a case for both. Both deserve to be in the top 8.
I'll give you that.
Thank you. That was the first time I ever sat on this middle of the fence.
Yo, listen, I mean, like, that's, and especially with the top 8 too as well. Like, we got some good honorable mentions that could have been in the top 8, man. And that just off rip, just, hey, you know, these are at least 3 of them that I feel like, regardless of voting, should be in the top 8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these 2 and the last 2 that we had before too as well, they definitely deserve to be at least 4 of those spots. So
yeah,
it's going to be a great tournament. I can't wait till the Appraise team come on.
I know we get to this. It's going to be real. Let's get into this next matchup, man. All right, so now we got Eye for an Eye is back. It beat number 21. Tell me who you're with, and I'll tell you who you are in round 1 in a slide of a landslide. Just destroyed it. Eye for an Eye is people should be punished according to the way in which they're offended. And that's going against one of my personal favorites for real. Number 6, don't, in parentheses, toot your own horn. Okay? Number 6, we had our partner, Brittany, from Etymology Rules on that episode. And that means to be cautious when talking boastfully about oneself or one's achievements. And I hate it. I hate to be cautious about it. Where you at, man, with this matchup?
Wait, which one was it? Don't toot your own horn?
Don't toot your own horn and Eye for an Eye.
Man.
I know.
Now I'm on the fence on this one because, like, I feel like, eye for an eye is just old school. You know what I'm saying? That's the jump hook. That's like a jump hook. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really fuck with that one, bro. To be honest with you, man. That was like biblical, dog. You feel me? So it's how am I going to go against something that's been around? You feel me? Like ain't no bunch of maybes. Yeah, it's not really relevant. Well, see, can't even say the relevance thing now, bro, because some places, some parts of the world, people still practice it. So it's like the relevance is still there, the strength is still there, man. And when it comes to tooting your own horn, it's just like, you're right, bro. Like, if ain't nobody gonna toot it, somebody got toot.
Somebody got tooted. How
too many people gonna toot the horn? Somebody got tooted, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance to breathe because I got similar to ignorance is bliss. I'm heavy on one side. So here we go. I'm heavy on one side. So I got you. Take your time. You got a minute.
Go ahead. Do your thing first, man. Do your thing first.
My guy, man. So look, don't toot your own horn has to for the reason of the thing. Like, to suppress this phrase would be to suppress what the phrase is about emphatically. Like, we need to promote the phrase so that people can promote the thing that the phrase does, which I believe in. We should be talking about our achievements and ourselves in a positive light more often because life is hard. Life is hard, man. So let's actually toot our own horns. Like, being cautious about boasting is odd to me. Like, we should be cautious about the negative things we say to ourselves, about ourselves and our accomplishments. We shouldn't be cautious about the things that I have done, for real. Like, what? I'm going to be cautious about the things I've actually done, talking about the things I've actually made happen, and what makes me feel good about myself. Please, toot your own horn. Vote this one up. Vote this one up. That's it, man. That's it.
No, I feel you, bro.
That's it. You ready?
Yeah,
here we go. Look, man, all I would say is that you're very good at this. And if you don't say you're very good at this, then you only leave me to say you're very good at this.
That's true. You know what? The only thing that gets me like a little bit down on toot your own horn is the fact of the matter, like, you got to actually know what you're tooting. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't be no person that's just tooting everything that you do. Like, some things aren't necessary. Mario, stop. I'm being a professional, okay? Some things aren't necessary. And you got to realize what you need to toot and what you don't need to toot. That's all I'm saying about that. All right? That's all I'm saying about that. If that was the case, if people knew what they were supposed to be tooting, Mario, I'd be right alongside with you. That's why I'm on the fence. Because it's like, I'm not going to sit up here and tell people, oh, everything you achieved, toot it. And then by the third achievement, you're like, all right, shut the hell up. All right, bro. Hey. Shut up. So, listen, toot your own horn, but know what to toot, goddammit. Like, don't just be tooting everything.
Okay. That's probably the best. Not probably. That's the best, like, caveat to where I'm at with don't toot your own horn. Like, that's the best, because I can't even act like I wouldn't be somebody that would be like, okay, like that third one, like.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. We all know by that third one, you're going to be like, man, you know what, bro? Keep that shit
to yourself. Like, yeah, like, I don't care how quickly you unpack that gum, bro. I don't give a yeah, I hear you. It do take.
You hear me? Oh, okay. Other than that, bro, if that was the case, then, you know, don't toot your own horn or toot your own horn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be riding with it, but it's just like, I don't want to give false hope that I'm going to appreciate it. And the false hope is that I'm going to appreciate it every time.
Yeah, and yes. You're not going to catch the appreciation every time, especially if you overly toot. All right, that's cool with me, man. That's cool with me, and that brings a level of balance that I hope that the viewers can, if anything, if you really believe in it, you're gonna vote for it because you believe in it. With that included, we don't want to. You can't. The ignorance is bliss. Now you know if you vote for it that it includes the possibility of some idiot tooting every single thing they do.
Exactly. Exactly.
My man. All right, before we get out of here, any last words, my friend?
Nah, man. Yeah. I'll say nah. Yeah, like I said, bro. All these sayings that we've been coming across, man. Guys, try to use them. Try to use them in your daily lives. Like, really, really do a little bit more research. Figure out, how they make sense for you and your journey. We got some good sayings, man. This year has been some great, great sayings. A lot of, I would say about 85% of the sayings are sayings to live by. And just find which one that you can actually live by this year and see how much it'll change your year from last year.
Man.
And then
Oh,
next year, figure out something too as well and see how it changed, man. Words are powerful, people. Like a lot of people, you grow up saying sticks and stones and stuff like that, but I found that out to be a lie, man.
yeah. Wish we probably should. That's a whole
Ignorance
nursery
is
rhyme.
bliss.
Ignorance is bliss, man. Like sticks and stones, break my bone. The words will never hurt me. No, words will do some damage, man. And
Words can hurt or they can, empower.
yeah,
It just really decide on, it depends on you and how you take them. So make sure that when you're doing it this year, man, instead of just living your life, your best life, speak your best life too as well and see how different it is.
man, you just gave me an idea that we're gonna talk about. But no, that was fire, bro. I'm with it. I can't end our season 2 GOAT Phrase Championship Tournament any better than that. All I can do is give y'all how to vote, which is go to appraisethephrase.com or lock in with us on Instagram. That's the Appraise the Phrase Show, or lock in with us on Twitter. That's the ATP Show. Season 3 on the way. A lot of things coming on the way. One being we are stepping into community work. We're going to get a larger scale, grow our community. So lock in, pay attention as we take a little bit of break. You won't see 20 and me as much, but you might hear about ATP a little bit more. So show love, send feedback. Season 3 coming soon. Go vote for these last 2, and we'll let you know who the winners are. And until then, we'll catch y'all in season 3. We're brought to you by the Underdog Podcast Network. You can find us on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube for the visuals. I got to press this button one more time for the next couple months. Man, I might just throw that in social media. Just throw that sound out there, just to keep people fresh. You feel me? All right, y'all. Remember, as we wrap this up, that value is in the eye of the appraiser. Try to use a phrase this year to grow. All right, y'all.
Yep.